I attended Bangor 96 to 99 and graduated with a degree in Sociology and Criminology. I was at Cranleigh School in Surrey and the advice of the teachers there was very strong that it would be a good fit for me. I also have some family history. My great-grandmother graduated from Bangor in 1911. I think was one of the first female graduates from the university. And also just the location as well. I'm a big sports and outdoor fan, and the opportunity to come to the beautiful North Wales was certainly a factor in deciding to come to Bangor. I've got some of my greatest memories come from my time at Bangor. I think if I had to pick one particular thing, it would be the friends and the faculty that I met here that helped support me. I think my time at Bangor was probably one of the most defining, pivotal moments of my life. I think all of the values, the work ethic, and a lot of my aspirations came from my time here. I have so many great memories of playing sport here, of being out in the countryside, of nights out. It's such a close community. I've been to a number of university towns and cities all around the world, and I think that Bangor is unique in the sense of the community, and out of that comes some great memories and experiences. As the Global Managing Director and Publisher of Dow Jones and the Wall Street Journal, I look after our business interests outside of the US, so that's South America, Africa, Europe, and Asia. I help define our strategy and help implement it, working across a number of our commercial groups. It's difficult to define a regular day. I probably travel half the time. I think I went around the world 13 times last year. We're a broad-ranging media company in 50 locations around the world, so it's traveling to those offices, it's meeting partners and customers, and working across our wider News Corp group. We have a number of assets from News UK, The Sun, The Times, News Australia, HarperCollins, and a number of other businesses, and it's making connections amongst those as well. Ultimately, working for a newspaper, as I do the Wall Street Journal, one of my main responsibilities is trying to ensure a profitable future for professional journalism. We believe that professional journalism is cornerstone of democracy, holding the powerful to account, and I think being on the commercial side of that business, very exciting, very diverse job around the world, trying to make that financially viable. Bangor gave me a lot of confidence. If I look at my career, where I've gone, I graduated in 99, started working in London in 2000 in the media business, started on the sales side of Thomson Financial, as it was at the time, and very quickly, or by 2004, I actually moved to New York. I was on a business trip there, met my now wife, and so relocated to New York and spent 5 years in New York, again running a number of financial publications. We moved back to the UK in 2010 when we had our second child, and that's when I joined Dow Jones, so that was about 9 years ago now. Started on a UK paper for them called Financial News, and then took on sales of the Wall Street Journal. 2015, the job of Asia Managing Director came up, and we relocated in 2015 to Hong Kong, and where I've been for the last 4 years, and 2 years ago became Global Managing Director. Bangor's contribution and the bedrock that it gave me was instrumental. I think I came here from school probably thinking I knew a lot about how the world worked and what I wanted to achieve, but I think it was the 3 years of study here, and I remember very fondly my tutor, Julia Wardle, who really sort of helped not only get me to knuckle down to the job at hand, but also think more broadly about what I wanted to do. And I think that manifested itself in many ways, including when I was in New York. I ended up actually, while working in publishing, producing theatre. I produced 3 off-Broadway plays, and challenges of things like in 2017 running across the Oman desert. Again, I draw a direct correlation back to my time here my exposure to this beautiful countryside, and in terms of my career and the impact that I've tried to make, again, very much grounded in the work and the exposure I had here in Bangor. The advice that I would give to any Bangor undergraduate would be to really seize the opportunity being at Bangor gives you. Get involved, not only obviously in your course and engaging with your peers and the faculty, but also embrace all the extracurricular activities that Bangor has to offer. I think be engaged, be interested in what else is happening in the world, because the world is such an interesting pivot point on so many levels. So be interested, keep your head up. And then I think as you look to go into the workforce, look to be engaged, take the skill set and the attitude that you have from Bangor into the workforce or into setting up your own business. Be engaged and look to make a difference and ultimately enjoy it. You know, I think there's the confidence that I got here, the skills, the qualities really helped me to define how I think I can make an impact and how I can ultimately really get the most out of and enjoy my working life. And so I'd encourage other undergraduates to do the same. My lasting impression is a very fond one, you know, and why I'm looking to be involved in helping Bangor now, and why I sit on the Alumni board. I'm very grateful and have very fond memories for the time I spent here, and as I've said, pinpointed as a real pivotal moment in my life. So I'm a big fan of Bangor University, and it's such a treat to actually come back. It's been a number of years since I've been here, so it's great to be back here. If I was to describe Bangor in 3 words, incredibly welcoming, transformational, I think, and it was a lot of fun.